everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Chaos and Deponia. Let us continue. So, last episode we found our father. Found out our father is going by the name of Seagull and living in this house. He gave us 5 different memos for the servants to get candles and bread and a thread and a coal and water. So there's this area here. I'm hoping this is the servants. Otherwise I'm going to end up handing it to Hoedown the gardener and seeing if he picks up the items for us. We need to pick up this spade and this tub full of dirt. What? This doesn't make any sense. This is just a picture of a furnace and pictures of like a light switch and bread and a candle. So maybe our father isn't really as rich as he thinks he is. Oh, I exited out again. Direct developer's commentary is on, and every time I take a break, come back, it's back on. The menus in this game are a mess. They don't menu properly. So let's just take the thread then.
Hey, hands off! If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
So let's talk to this guy before we completely rob him. Because it looks like we are going to end up robbing him. Crane the poet.
Knock knock.
Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Ah. You don't need any of the stuff that he needs.
The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, "They Think There's Something Better."
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? Can I borrow some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
And he says he
See you
doesn't need
later.
anything
Right. Leave me alone.
that Seagull needs. So I've got a list here of things Seagull needs. So let's give the candle memo to him.
What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but I
Well?
don't need that sort of thing. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it.
This is such a ridiculous argument.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need bread. Well, then I don't need it anymore, do I? Go on. Help yourself.
What's funny here is that there's some more items like water and maybe... Well, nope. There's water, I'll take that.
Mail from Seagull.
Oh, please, no. I need water, so the water too.
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need coal. What else? There goes the coal.
Wow, in one swoop I'm getting several new items.
Here I am again, and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Alright, so I'll take the urn, which wasn't on there.
Hey! What are you doing?
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just bent them a little.
Is there anything else in this room at all? Let's see, Crane the Poet. It'd be funny if I could pick him up and put him in my inventory. Just take him too. So as far as it looks like, there's nothing else in this area. So that whole list of stuff there didn't quite get the items the way I thought I would get them, but got them nonetheless. So the bread is almost certainly going to be used to come on, how do I go to... Oh, I have to click here to go there. The bread's almost certainly going to be used to get the birds that we're seeing flying around. We've got several new items.
I've got enough loose dirt in my coat. If I need more soil, I should look for an appropriate container.
Ah. So let's use the bucket with the dirt.
That may be just dirt, but it's no worse than the rest of the stuff I carry around.
Okay. Of course, I don't feel like we are really any further. We need to become a member of the Platypus Club. And we need to join the mobsters. We've got this airbag crate. Let's see. We can use the coal here at least. Use the coal in the furnace. And do we have any way of starting a fire? No, I don't.
So much wonderful potential for a festive, all-consuming fire.
So we'll have to figure out how to get fire. We have this urn. Let's try this thread here on the airbag crate.
I have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first.
Bucket with soil on the airbag
I have no
crate.
idea what. They're always the first.
Always the first things to break. What if we use the bread with the
There's
water?
no need to wash my stuff. I want to prepare a brain operation, not open an ice cream parlor, or whatever it is that you need clean stuff for.
What if we use the
I
bread
have no
on
idea
this?
what airbag. They're always the first.
What if we use the bread in the furnace?
This would indeed make excellent fuel, but that's a coal-burning stove. Besides, I hope to do even more damage with it somewhere else.
I was thinking maybe we could get a... What happens if we use the screwdriver with the
I'm
spade?
sure I could come up with a super pun, but I just don't have the heart for it right now.
The antenna doesn't do anything to the airbag crate? I think we've tried every
I
single
have
item.
no idea what airbags are. They're always the first.
We could paint things white.
The ashes of Crane's mother. And before anyone asks, I had a good reason for taking them. It will all become clear in the overall context, or become totally insignificant in the face of more important matters. That's already waxy enough. Note to self: don't carry used cotton swabs around in your coat.
Oops. Stupid custom cursor. Let's see. We have a string and a spade.
I'm sure I could come up with a super pun, but I just don't have the heart for it right now.
Let's try giving the soil to the fisherman, saying that it's full of worms.
What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course, because I really am a fisherman, if you don't mind.
No, you ain't. You need a brain to fish, and with a minimum of brains, you would know that this is most definitely not bait.
Darn it. What if we put the thread in the...
My stuff is filthy enough anyway. I don't need to drag it through the dirt.
What if we put the pills in the...
My stuff is filthy. I don't need to drag...
What if we put the pills in the bread?
That already has enough crumbs on it. You know, I should think about a crumb tray for my coat.
What if we put the pills in the
There's
water?
no need to wash my stuff. I want to prepare or whatever it is that...
Got a bunch of stuff here.
Ha! Oh! I must have tripped over something. Hey, that was the golden dragon of invisibility. So this is where I lost it.
So, banana straightener. It's like the only item here. Let's use the fortune cookie with the lotto map.
I don't need any more equipment for that. All I need is my index finger and my infallible system. Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the lotto map doesn't seem to understand my system. Huh, that's old hat. Here goes nothing.
nothing you can click on over here. The upside down socks. Unless there's some item I'm supposed to be using.
All right, all right.
So what happens if we eat their fortune cookie?
You catch the biggest fish with patience. Darn it, another loser.
Let's try little Venice here. Let's see if we can take this dirt and put it on the hatch. And soften the where we step.
You again. I told you to beat it.
I did. I am one with the shadows.
Are you referring to your 5 o'clock? The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden, using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
So yeah, we're stomping around. Well, let's go back into the tavern though. And then I can use this candle or this candle. Now
You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat.
Alright, so at least I can start the fire at Doc's shop. Maybe that will solve some of this. Because we're having a level of confusion here. Definitely as to what steps are needed for certain things.
Yeah! Burn, baby, burn!
So that starts a fire. There's an egg in the funnel. Let's see what this does.
Black would be better, with flames glued to the side. And maybe a...
What are we gonna paint white?
Black would be with flame. And maybe...
Yeah, I have no idea. I think the urn here goes with the electrodes.
A little more power here certainly couldn't hurt.
Don't play around with the equipment. If you aren't careful, you can open a wormhole.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Wormhole. Maybe the bucket of dirt is what you're supposed to use.
A little more power here certainly couldn't hurt.
If you aren't...
Grumble. I'd rather wait until the last... They just work better that way.
Yeah, and nothing has changed over here. And I don't feel like I have any items that would really work any differently. And if we try to use this,
Where did my...
it just disappears. You can't even use it.
Caution is required. The colorful ones like to bite back. Oh man, that was a lousy Easter.
So, let's just double check. Bread doesn't work with the airbag.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Water doesn't work with the airbag.
I have no idea. They're always the first.
urn doesn't work. What
They're always the first.
String
They're always the
doesn't
first.
work. Spade
They're always.
doesn't work. And the bucket of dirt
I have no idea.
doesn't work. And this fire seems to have no correlation to our current problem. What happens if I put bread into the pipe opener?
This idea is a real pipe dream.
Nothing. What if we put water in it?
This idea.
What if we put ashes in it?
This idea.
What if we use the spade?
This idea.
What if we use the dirt?
This idea. Oh, no. I can't while someone's watching.
And there's nothing else in this area to click on, as far as I can tell. I'm definitely not seeing anything else. No other area. Let's just try giving the bread to the gondolier. Maybe we'll give him some pills, give him some bread, give him some water. See if any of those things work.
What will it take to get you to shut up? I'll give you everything I have. You piccolo buffoon, eh? As soon as I look that up, there's gonna be trouble.
Let's see.
That already has enough. You know, I should think.
Pills in the bread don't work. Take some water.
What will it take to get you to shut up? I'll give you everything I have. You as soon as I look that up.
Let's go back in the tavern. We went in the bathroom and then we never talked to Gareth about joining the
May I bother you
resistance.
again?
Aren't you gonna do that anyway?
Got a point there.
So I probably missed a whole thing. Oh, no, I still have to get the regulation rock, paper, scissors hand.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Ha ha ha. Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Let's go talk to Nod here. See if there's more to this than we can figure out.
Excuse me?
You again?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
I would really love to join you.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Ah, beat it.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Let's talk to Alex.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hi-dee-dee-dee-do.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
The ashes of Crane's mother. And before anyone asks, I had a good reason for it will all become... or become totally insignificant.
Clicked out of the screen again? Sorry. I wonder... It's possible that people aren't recognizing that as much as I am as the player. It's glaringly obvious to me. Let's go back up to... well... Bellevue. And then come over here to the old town. And what do we need
As
again?
much as I hate narrow-minded specialists, that
Let's talk to him and figure out what we
Welcome again.
need to join.
What's the deal with this Platypus Club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck.
Hey, maybe I got a hint there. Did it again.
Grab a bus, Platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
Hint. Become a member of the Platypus Club. Consult the Platypus Field Guide. That wasn't helpful. That was a hint I already had. And I just got it again.
I'd like to order the same again.
Unusual, coming up.
Who needs a trial membership in the Platypus Club when he has health and friends? Darn it, another loser. I'd like
Just
to order
keep
the
on
same
doing
again.
it.
Unusual, coming up.
Maybe that's what we have to do, is we just have to eat them all.
Luck is with the fisherman. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
Unusual, coming up.
Help, I've fallen into the fortune cookie machine. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to
Okay,
order
it
the
seems
same
like
again.
every
Unusual,
other thing
coming
is
up.
a fisherman related thing. So my only thought is we give the fortune cookie to the fisherman. Let's try that.
What's that supposed to be?
A fortune cookie. Since you're bragging about your oh-so-terrific fisherman's luck, maybe you could prove it for a change.
If that's all,
Ah,
there you go. I won. Hooray.
What? Show me.
Nothing doing. I won that. And I always wanted to be a member of the Platypus Club.
But it was my cookie.
Ah, shut up. Here's your stupid membership card. I'm already a member of that silly club. Once accidentally fell on a scratch card. And now, leave me alone with your nonsense.
yay! By just ridiculousness there. I guess the problem here is the map and just how many places we're going. If I had talked to the fisherman any time between the time, any reasonable amount of time between talking to the fisherman and made it to Bellevue, I would have been able to figure that puzzle out. But it's been at least an hour or two of actual gameplay and several hours of, in reality, possibly even days in reality.
The day started out so nice. Breakneck high wire acrobatics, brain surgery gone horribly wrong, and then suddenly I'm a trial member of the Platypus Club.
So yeah, I would have never figured that out if it weren't for the hint there, which I guess I did figure it out. I didn't have to look it up a walkthrough or anything, but that wasn't as obvious as it should have been. Well, let's give this to the Platypus Trapper and see if we get a field guide.
I'm a member of the Platypus Club now.
Congratulations! You are now officially part of the Platypus community.
Will I be expected to shave my head or wear robes?
Nope, but you get a free copy of the Platypus Field Guide.
Is there no way to avoid that?
Keep it safe. Someday it might save your life.
Won't that be ironic if it turns out that actually it does save my life? So now we have the Platypus Field Guide. So we've got to consult it.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition. Let's see if it says anything useful in there. This is interesting. Apparently, in every generation, there is one platypus of each type that guards the nests against thieves. The eggs of these nest guardians are well hidden by the mother. There are 4 types of platypus, so a total of 4 nest guardians. Of course, I just need to find the 4 nest guardian eggs and hatch them. Then the corresponding platypuses won't be on the menu anymore, and I can finally invite Goal to dinner. This plan is like so crazy, it just has to work.
Okay, so there's a water platypus egg that makes a water platypus brood, a fire platypus, a earth one that looks like it's frozen, and then the flying platypus egg, and this is the landing net. So I think I can do this now. And I think I know what I'm doing now. It's a mound of soil and a meerkat trap. Let's grab that. And then I put the meerkat trap right there. No. Right there. And then I grab this.
Well.
Ah. So we've got to get the meerkat.
Hey, stop right there.
Is it easier to move this? Or is it just easier to click on this thing? Well, it seems like the meerkat is only moving in bishop style moves as far as just an L shape. So if I leave him here and just always click him back to this point, he should be fine. There is a small problem about I don't see a way you could get him stuck in a specific area. He'll always have 2 moves that he can go to. I think it's probably worth it to put these in somewhere where it actually would show up. So it could be here, it could be there, it could be there. I don't think there's any more items that... Oh wait, there's 2 rocks here. This makes no perfect sense then. Alright. So I've been wasting time. I could just put a rock here and just put a rock here. We didn't even look at the instructions here.
Gotcha. You thought you could fool me, didn't ya? But the wiser man never gives in.
So what is this? The earth platypus egg? Put it in the nest.
According to the field guide, this is the breeding ground for the local Earth platypus colony. But an expert like me would have spotted the difference anyway. According to the field guide, Earth platypuses brood in frozen soil. So far, so good.
Okay, so I need to go stick him in the freezer. Not a problem. So, this egg in the funnel, can we grab this egg and put it in the nest? Where's the nest?
According to the field guide, this is a fire platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing. Oh, darn it. The egg hopped into the pipe system completely by itself. I have to get it out of there somehow.
Ah, a new puzzle. Let's go ahead and read the instructions. Plus egg seems to be stuck in the labyrinth of air duct switch, the pipe coil heat exchanger, so the egg gets led into the oven. Switch junctions to maneuver the egg through the funnel to the lower screen that eventually leads to it. Alright. Is the egg going in circles right now? It seems like it. So let's switch that. And that would... This feels a lot like the first... Let's see. Goes up here. Okay, I think I've got this right now. Goes up here, goes down here, goes all the way up there. That was mostly randomness, just there. We have the fire platypus.
Ouch! Hot!
We need to find the fire platypus nest. Though we don't know where that is.
What do we have here? Goo-goo-goo. Well, hello. So young and already so aggressive. Here, Platy. Well, hello. So young and already so aggressive.
Let's give him some pills.
I'll come back to it if I need a couple of...
Because I can't grab
Here.
this.
Well, hello. So young.
Let's see, let's close the freezer.
Well, hello. So young. It may not be a water platypus, but it swims like one. Here, Platy. Well, hello. So young.
So he's so aggressive. Let's try switching it back on and seeing if we freeze him. Oh yeah, that works.
Ah, no. The ice block is stuck tight. I probably need tools.
We'll use the screwdriver on it.
The best I can do is knock off a couple of ice cubes. I need better tools.
We'll try the spade then.
I should be able to free it from the ice with that. Ah! Cold!
So a little bit more to that than I thought there would be. The furnace is out again. It's a shame. And there's no nest. I'm not seeing a nest here. And I'm not seeing a nest here. No nest at the weapon shop. No nest in Little Venice. Here's a nest. Let's see what nest this
According
is.
to the field guide, this is the breeding ground of the local water platypus colony. This is where platypus experts find the ingredients for a variety of culinary delicacies. At least, as long as the nests are unguarded.
So let's grab this egg now that we can finally grab it.
According to the field guide, this is a water platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing!
So, what I'm realizing is doing a game that's
There's
point
no
and click
need to wash my
adventure.
stuff. I want to prepare a brain operation, not open or whatever it is.
I am noticing that playing this game and not having ever solved it is making for a much quieter experience for me. I'm just sitting here being quiet, letting the game talk. Ooh, let's give this to the fisherman and say
What's
it's
that
great.
supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course. Because I really am a fisherman, if you don't mind.
No, you ain't. You need a brain to fish, and with a minimum of brains, you would know that this is most definitely not bait.
That sucks. So, how do we... The water one?
It says here that flying platypuses hide their eggs in high places. They seem to be very acrobatic. Just like me.
Hey, a hint.
It's already hatched. Now I just have to find the right nest. Water platypuses hatch, excuse me, in the mouths of living zebrafish? Hey, disgusting. It also says here that zebrafish are freshwater fish. It may be difficult to find any here.
Let's see.
Strange illustration. Looks like the artist didn't know what a landing net is, or didn't know how to draw.
So we've got a new hint, maybe. Water platypus hatch. Flying platypus. Water platypus. So we got some of that. What if we put this in the mouth of the
Soon, I
fish?
can open a zoo. Oh boy, I can hardly wait.
Let's talk to the fisherman, see if he can find a zebrafish.
You again.
Hey, fellow fisherman, where's your infamous super bait?
I was about to get it.
Go right ahead.
I'm on my way.
Fine. And now, shoot.
Okay, so no conversation there.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh! I must have tripped over something. Hey, that was the golden dragon of invisibility. So this is where I lost it.
So, I think I could use the anti-gravity socks to put one of the eggs up here for the air ones. That would make sense. But I need to find that egg.
Oh, sole mio.
Is it hidden somewhere here in the marketplace? Let's go check the dark alley.
Da.
there's like a windsock up here. Oh, let's go back to our father's house and put it in the goldfish bowl. See if it hatches there.
According to the field guide, water platypuses hatch their young in the mouths of living zebrafish. And zebrafish are freshwater fish. God, I've rarely seen such ugly fish. Good thing they're so rare.
So let's talk to him, see if he can get a zebrafish.
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
Nope. Nothing.
Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Look, Dad.
Heavens, boy. Have you been lying to strangers again in order to swindle them out of their hard-earned property? Haven't we had a long talk about right and wrong? You put that back right now, young man. Right now.
Okay, that doesn't work. Let's see what he says with this.
Look, Dad.
Heavens, boy. Are you tortured? Haven't we had a long talk? You put that back right now. Right now.
Huh. This one catches the eye. Yeah. Secret doors in bookshelves for dummies. Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought?
Wow.
Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought?
Is there no book that says pull here? Oh, here it is. Yay, secret door. More items. Now we have a vacuum cleaner and something that doesn't seem to quite be described. A lint trap?
What's that? Is that a lint trap?
Do we use the urn with the lint trap?
I don't want it to get even fuzzier. There's already enough lint from my coat sticking to it.
Expired pills?
I don't want it to get... There's already enough...
What would we want to get linty? Let's use a vacuum cleaner on it. How about that?
Hey, just for the record, I'm not doing this to clean up here. I'm doing this to test the suction power of the handheld vacuum. Slim pickings. I have enough lint like this on my coat.
So this device has lint trap on it. It is another exit though. So we can take this windsock and we can look in this pipe.
I could reach it easily, but as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to. Welcome to the Flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Handy.
What? That makes no sense, but okay.
If I could stretch the pants leg, it would make a terrific catapult. But what should I use to fasten it? Obviously, I'm still missing a component. I'll bear it in mind.
We'll use the thread on it.
If I could stretch the pants leg, it would make a terrific catapult. But what should I use to fasten it? Obviously, I'm still missing a component. I'll bear it in mind.
Let's see.
Whatever I stick in there, it'll just roll out the other side. A curse upon you, pants! Now it's no longer the highest point on the island. Welcome to the Flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Huh, handy.
So we gotta figure out a way to tie them. I don't know how we would be able to do that.
I don't usually associate with cleaning implements. On the other hand, I like little technical gadgets that make more noise than necessary.
We still have the sugar dispenser too.
Ah, the obligatory sugar dispenser. Let's see if the lid is nice and loose. Yep, the way it's supposed to be.
So we need to find the egg. Did it again. What does that make, like the 4th or 5th time? Putting out all the clickable things right on the edge. So maybe we use the bread in the goldfish bowl? Because we were trying
Hands
to
off the ornamental fish.
Aw, man.
Maybe we use the water with it?
They have enough water. God, I've rarely seen such ugly fish. Good thing they're so rare. They're still weeds.
What if we use the water on them?
That'll be the day.
We have a birdhouse here. Let's look at this.
Empty except for the bird droppings. There's nothing here but bird droppings. And there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them.
What if we use the vacuum cleaner?
You can't build a functional bird trap from stuff like that. I've really tried.
Let's put the earth platypus.
It's already hatched. Now I just have to find the right nest.
Okay, we already know that one, so we'll put it here.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. Kinda cute. Earth platypus is off the menu for now. Call me an incurable animal.
Oh, I know what an egg is. Yeah, I totally know what an egg is. There's one right up here. And we found it, we just couldn't pick it up. If we could have...
Cool. That's just what my collection was missing.
Oops, sorry. If we had just bothered to the flying egg, we'll put it in the nest. Well, no, don't we have to consult the field guide? How do the flying eggs hatch?
I found it. So far, so good. Now I just have to hatch it. Flying platypuses hatch in free fall from the highest point of their habitat. Hey, tricky, but cool. According to the field guide, this is the breeding ground of the local flying platypus colony. This is where platypus experts find the ingredients for a variety of culinary delicacies. At least, as long as the nests are unguarded.
Okay, so we know what to do. I think. Put this here.
When it's raised, this is the highest point on the habitat, but then I can't put the egg in there. It'll just roll out the other side. If I could stretch the pants leg, it would make a terrific catapult. But what should I use to fasten it? Obviously, I'm still missing a component. I'll bear it in mind.
Bear it in mind.
Whatever I stick in there, it'll just a curse upon...
And every single bit of
If
this...
I could stretch the pen... But, obviously, I'll bear it in mind.
This doesn't make sense.
My things are actually... But it's not like I'm... Whatever I stick in, it'll just a curse...
If we had a razorfish and thread.
That doesn't need to be tied up. I like the feeling when it bounces back and forth, loose in my pants. Whatever I stick, it'll just a curse up.
So why does
Considering that Crane supposedly owns only things he really needs, his junk is awfully useless. I thought he was just bragging.
So we gotta figure out, I guess, how to tie a knot or something.
That'll be the day when I clean the lint trap of my failure of a father with my bare hands. Slim pickings. I have enough lint like this on my coat.
Okay, now I have a lint.
Hey, there's a heap of ashes in there that I dumped into the flagomat. Maybe I can use them again.
So that's the flagomat lint trap. Oh, and it's also how I raise the device. So can I put this into the windsock now?
That must be it. The highest point of the habitat. That must be it. The highest... When it's raised, this is... But then, it'll just... If I could stretch, but obviously I'll bear it in mind.
Bear it in mind. What does that mean? What is it trying to point me at? We have, I think, every item. But the bread and the water doesn't make any sense. I imagine that that is just to make a dinner. And so we need to find like where the fire platypus nest is. And we've made no progress whatsoever in as far as joining the mafia. And we've made no progress or even tried to make any progress as far as hearing the perfect pickup line. Man, Chapter 5 is turning out to be quite a difficult one. And it's just an incredible off balance here, I'm feeling. As far as just how long one chapter takes versus the next. This looks like this might be an egg too, and it's not. So, anyways, we accomplished some things this episode, and that's good. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.